Yo, okay, I have something very important to address today. As we get ready tonight for Ghostface, Raekwon versus, I'm very excited about that, all right? And I'm sitting here minding my own business, and my friend Barry Schwartz, shouts to Disco Vietnam, he did a few tracks on my album, which are incredible. Barry Schwartz, another fellow hip-hop nerd, hits me up and is like, yo, Late Pass, I never heard The Ugliest by Biggie and Busta. And so I go, in my mind, I go, oh, well, I don't know that record either, I don't think. Let me go listen to make sure I don't know it. And maybe I forgot. So I play it and I'm like, well, I don't know this. I know the verse. I can recognize pieces of it from something on Born Again, but I don't know this. And then I start reading the description of it and I start talking to Barry about it. And then I text DJ Cass 1. I'm like, yo, do you know this? And he's like, yo, this sounds like something from Born Again, but not the beat. And the story that's online, and maybe this has come up in a Juan ep and I forgot about it, okay? But the story that came up on online when you dig around is that this was originally for The Coming, Busta's debut album on Elektra. And it was a Biggie Busta record, and there's stuff about Tupac in it that's pretty aggressive, and so they thought, we're not going to put this out. This is according to stories online. And then Diddy wanted to buy it from Busta, and Busta said no. And it ended up becoming Dangerous MCs on Born Again and totally changed. But the original, supposedly, for The Coming was produced by Dilla. What does this have to do with Raekwon Ghostface tonight? Nothing, but I'm in a hip-hop, very excited to be a hip-hop enthusiast mood. And when this came my way from Disco Vietnam this morning, I was like, yo, I got to put this up because I didn't know this. And I don't know if Syph would remember this. I'll ask Syph tomorrow when we do One Ep is Dead, but Cass didn't know it. Disco Vietnam didn't know it. I didn't know it. So I'm guessing a lot of you don't know it. So this is Biggie and Busta on an original J Dilla beat. Because remember, Dilla, at that point known as JD of the Ummah, did a lot on The Coming, did a few joints on The Coming, and did remixes for Woo-Ha, et cetera, et cetera. So it makes perfect sense that he would have done another beat for The Coming. But the idea that Biggie was originally authentically on a Dilla beat is mind-blowing for people like me if you didn't know it. And I'm ready for all the comments. Late Pass, you didn't see this on YouTube. Well, I do this for a living. I've interviewed a bazillion people about J Dilla, and I don't think I've ever had this conversation unless I'm forgetting it, which I'm sure someone will also correct me on. So I'm going to play you this right now. I think the other people on it, we believe, are Rock Marcy, which makes it even more mind-blowing. I believe it's Rock Marcy and a cat named Laba. That's what Disco Vietnam says. So I'm going to play this for you. And I'm not telling you I'm sure what the story is. And hopefully from putting this up, Busta or Puff, someone will reach out and clarify this story. But this appears to be Biggie, Busta, and Rock Marcy on a Dilla beat. And not made later at the time, authentically. Wow, this is...
Yeah, 96, my Nostrand Ave niggas, my Fulton Street niggas, Dangerous MCs. Check it out. Diamonds on my neck, chrome drop top, chilling on the scene, smoking pounds of green. Ooh-wee, you see the ugliest, money hungriest, Brooklyn lightness, 9mm cop test, one for test, and the winner is not that thinner kid, bandanas, tattoos, my fists never bruised, land still cruise, Frank White paid his dues, ask who's the raw, bet they say Papa Berry, look forward to me like commissary.
Shouts to who, kid?
Now everybody Big Willie, done did it, come with it, get your head split it, or get your neck slitted. Admit it, you overdid it, you shit it, just ain't got that loud. Go to shine like Tadao. Biggie Smalls the illest and how. Phrase raise your eyebrow. By now you figure he talking about that nigga, but your weak ass assumptions lead the dumping, IV the pumping. You're feeling something. Catch my drift or catch my 4 feet. At least 6 inches above project fences. Turn meat to minces, jumps turn to flinches. When I rain out trenches, cleared your park benches. Missed you by pinches. Your talk is senseless. Actor needs chiropractor for crack jaw. Yes, I rocked your chatterbox. Dangerous you're not. I gets down. Twist your body round and round. Upside down.
That would be the part right there that they really took it off for. Twist your body round and round, round. That's it.
the niggas think we toting in here. Is the love really here? Is it? Do a thug shed the same tear? Throw your ice in the air, we here. And we all gon' ball to the courts appear. Don't give a fuck what the niggas think we toting in here.
Smoke a little, let me cut coke a little, let me skim a little off of the top. Taking you back when niggas used to snort coke and toast for the hood. The crowd don't for me the richest folk, the flow to the hood. Niggas doing real good, it was evident. In the testament was coke flow was good. When Ronald Reagan was president, to say no to drug slogan growing greatly irrelevant. Niggas getting caught with bricks but still reaching a settlement. Niggas get 1 to 3 and come home in 12 months. Run up and take a nigga shit and leave him with 12 lumps. I never been so willing to put the thoughts of mo killing into manufacturing a flow so bone chilling. Icy with a pistol, nigga. Shit glitter like ballroom chandelier crystal, nigga. Stack money as we live life simple. In the corner of the club sipping on a Harvey's Bristol, nigga. Come on. Modern day gangster shit and die slow while we give you niggas cancer shit. Come on.
Is the love really there? Is it? Do a dog shed the same tear? Throw your ice in the air. We
Yo, I mean, Yo, Puff, Busta, Rock Marcy, Who Kid, someone tell me the story. Electra. I'm ashamed I didn't know this, but I'm so happy I found it. Thank you, Disco Vietnam. I know we're late, but better late than never.
Got no chemical, get caught in Miami water, that shit's federal. Time for that ass. I'd rather go to Little Haiti, buy some bricks and just stash it. Head back north, cross state line to become the boss. Enforce the laws. You want some motherfucking wholesale, keep it stepping. No discount player, no fucking credit, no shorts. I came to govern the laws. And you paying the price, so you're down by the sword. That's me. You hear the devil, he's smoking with them rebels. We kill for money and power. Extortion in my own hood. And that shit's power. A black man crime, we call him a coward. A black man with knowledge, we kill him tomorrow. It's sickening, that's how our people live. We disrespect our elders and curse our church members.
I'm going to figure out the entire full story of this record beyond what we see on the internet. But I wanted to share that with you as I'm thinking about it. And Syph and I are definitely going to talk about this on One Ep is Dead, so make sure you subscribe to that if you don't right now. But shout out to Disco Vietnam, Cast One. I called Busta randomly. Didn't get a hold of him. I just reached out to Puff, Who Kid. We're going to get to the bottom of the story, but wow, I am pretty sure that I did not know till right now that there was Biggie rapping on a Dilla beat. Everyone enjoy Ray and Ghost tonight. I'm very, very excited for it. Yeah, I'll be on IG Live, I'm sure, at some point around then. Peace.